as a white man, I wish I was black. No,
No, no, no.
It's
In
just
fact,
Big
in
Me.
fact,
And
in fact, no, Drake existing makes me ashamed to be a Jew. So I kind of understand where he's coming from. And the reason I think you're a great songwriter, I think this makes a great songwriter, is you have an empathic ability to put yourself in the shoes of the song you're trying to write through, that lens. And so
that's what I've been trying to tell people.
if this rapper has been writing songs for Maroon 5 and Taylor Swift, I'm going to say right now, color me impressed.
back in
Praise,
business, baby.
praise be the Almighty.
Business.
Praise be. Ben,
Yeah.
how you
Hey,
been? How you been?
showing
Welcome
like a
back.
villain spilling penicillin.
That's a spherical lyrical miracle happening over here. Ben, welcome back to Muzzle Tough. We're two brothers. We catch up once a week, and we want you guys to catch up with us. Ben, how have you been? What's going on? What'd your last week look like?
I was glued to the computer.
Hmm.
Schmat. I was glued to the computer because I was keeping up with the latest beef.
Oh
Where's
yeah.
the beef?
Oh yeah.
Are you are you are you
I know
doing
what
are
you're
you doing
talking
beef
about.
watch? You doing
No, I
beef
know what you're
watch?
talking about. You're talking about the Drake and Kendrick Lamar
Who?
beat.
What?
Kendrick?
Who?
Are we talking about like a different beef? Is there another, or is this like a
Yeah, yeah,
different
yeah.
possible
Donald
burger?
Trump and Joe Biden.
Oh, okay.
They're still going at it. No, I'm talking about Kendrick and who is it again? The other one, Drake.
Drake,
Drake.
Drake, the Haligarov.
Should we do a deep dive into the beef? Is that the right idea
I'll
for
be
today?
honest. Maybe we can start easy, because I'll tell you like this. Much like all of our viewers, I
Mhm.
know absolutely nothing about this shit.
This could be
So
informative.
So why don't you tell me what you know, and then in 5 minutes time, maybe we could dig a little deeper. So Ben, off the bat, what's going on? How did this start? Who is Drake? Who is Kendrick? And how did we get here today?
Okay, so first what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to pull up uh hold on. Everyone
Okay.
just hold your horses.
This
Hold your
is,
horses.
much like the podcasts of the day, a lot of it is listening
Oh
to
wait, I
people.
can't share screen.
That's right, Ben. I'm gonna let you share screen, but why don't you tell me right now who is Drake, who's Kendrick? Just tell
I'm
me
going to
what you know.
I have an amazing answer.
All right, there
You
you go,
ready?
Ben. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. So,
All
I'm
right.
going to share screen,
Okay. Educate
share
me.
sound just in case you never know.
All right.
Okay,
Oh,
now we're going to look at we're going to read one of these. So I want you to pick. It's either CBS, Forbes, or Billboard.
I want you
Which
to
one
do
are we
me a
doing?
favor. I want you to do me a favor. Full screen your internet real quick.
Oh, yeah, we don't want to dox. We don't want to dox.
No, it's just we all
Or we
see
could do
your
Reddit. Or we could do one of these Reddit forums.
um
Which one? Which one?
um. Let's see the entire history of Kendrick versus Drake in order. That seems very informative.
I don't think it's going to be.
So
From what I could find, the entire history on Spotify, no control because it's not on Spotify. So this is a Spotify playlist. We're not doing that.
no, okay. So here's what I know. I know that Kendrick Lamar is a rapper who is quite good. And I know that Drake is also a rapper who, according to the numbers, I guess is also quite good.
I mean,
And,
possibly.
and so, maybe maybe we can glean something just from the titles. So Future, Metro Boomin, Kendrick Lamar. So that's a
Like
future
that.
song. That's a
It's a
future
future
song.
song. Yeah.
Okay. And after the future song, Drake does a song called Push Ups.
Right.
And then he does another song after that, which is just straight up a Kendrick Lamar diss. So are you telling me that Drake hits first? Is this what happened?
Now I will give you my extensive knowledge now.
That's
You ready?
that's what I'm looking for here. Yeah, to give it to me,
And
Ben.
By the way, commentators and people in the comments down below, let me know if I'm right, if I'm wrong. Fix the details if I get them wrong, whatever. But the way I understand it, Drake released an album. Excuse me. Drake released an album, where he has a song with J. Cole, right? Not to be
Another rapper, I
confused.
believe.
Yeah, there's another J. Cole Slaw, which is my friend Jay makes a mean coleslaw. That's a totally different. This is J. Cole, no slaw, right? They released a song called First Person Shooter, right? In First Person Shooter, J. Cole says something about like the big three of rap, which is, of course, Drake,
Wait, let me guess who the big
myself.
three. Let me guess the big
Yeah.
three of rap.
Go ahead.
If I had to guess the big three of rap, so first of all, it was gonna be Jay-Z.
Okay, we're talking
No,
about
no,
modern
let
day
me.
rap.
So, yeah.
Okay, no.
Okay, no, dude. Okay, ready? I got you. Ready? My big three, just a quick side tangent, okay, is probably, I'm imagining he said Jay-Z, Eminem, and Rakim. Okay, who did he say?
Okay, no. He said,
Was I
first off,
close?
not even close. No, he's talking
Okay.
about current big artists today.
Is
Okay?
Rakim not massive? He just did a Tiny Desk a couple of years ago.
Well, call me when he does gigantic desk. Okay, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big desk.
So, the big desk.
Big desk.
So there's the big three, which is of course Weird Al Yankovic, Dr. Demento,
of course.
and Freddie Mercury.
Okay.
But they've been replaced with
Who is
Drake,
the-
J.
okay.
Cole. Now I'm going to tell you. Now I'm going to tell you. Now I'm going to tell you. Okay. It's Sylvester Stallone.
God damn it.
No, it's
Drake, J. Cole.
and Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
The big three. The Mount Rushmore of rapses.
That's what Kendrick Lamar says in the song.
No. That is what J. Cole said on a Drake song.
Oh,
There's a Drake song featuring J. Cole, and J. Cole says, he started the league, like they're in the big three, but right now he feels like Muhammad Ali.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good line. Good line. Okay.
Understand.
So, innocuous, innocent, it's not that big a deal, whatever.
He's pushing everybody up. It's great.
Well, Future releases a song with Metro Boomin, right? And our good friend Kendrick Lamarovich, in which Kendrick says, fuck the big three, there's only big me. Which is, of course, great line.
Great line.
That's right. So J. Cole says, I want nothing to do with this. I am going home to play Fortnite. And everyone's like, understandable. And then Drake says, huh.
So,
but in his voice.
So the guy who said the original big three line is like, I'm not going to even respond to that, whatever. And
I guess there was a song
you're
before
telling me
also.
that J. Cole, why is J. Cole upset that he was, is he upset that he was?
They started doing a little rap beef amongst each other. Jake,
wait a minute. If someone said, hey, you know who the best three YouTubers are? It's me, Mr. Beast, and Muzzle Tough. The chances that I would hop up and say, excuse me, actually, you guys suck, and I'm just the greatest. The three people you listed, you only got one of them right, and it was me. Fuck you.
But
are you telling me that is how that rapper actually reacted?
That pretty much. But imagine there was the three rappers. Let's say the three rappers are Muzzle Tough, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And then name two canceled rappers or two canceled YouTubers. Who's canceled? Colleen Ballinger,
Nick Fuentes,
and
Colleen Ballinger.
Who's the other one?
Nick Fuentes.
Yeah. So it's Muzzle Tough, Nick Fuentes, and Colleen Ballinger. Wait, where does my camera go? You guys,
if I was lumped in with a list of those three people, yeah, I'd probably also be upset. Ben, just unplug your camera.
No, I'm offended that this thing keeps doing that. Look at my face. Okay,
I'll say it like this. Yeah.
So
okay,
then,
fine.
would you want to be part of the big three with Colleen Ballinger and whatever?
No, definitely
No.
not. No.
It's
In
just
fact,
Big
in
Me.
fact,
And
in fact, no. Drake existing makes me ashamed to be a Jew. So I kind of understand where he's coming from. So let's move
well, I
on.
got good news and I got bad news.
Is okay. What's the good news? What's the bad news?
The good news is we're gonna keep going. The bad news is we will, in fact, yes, keep going. Here we go. Here we go. You ready? So there was another part of the
Just unplug your camera, Ben.
if I unplug my camera, then I have to redo everything.
No, just unplug your camera and go to your webcam.
Okay, hold on.
I
This
hate
is
you
this
for
is
making me
this
have
is
to do
pissing me
editing. I
off.
hate you for having to make. No, fuck you, Ben. You're making me edit things right now. That's unfair of you. It's unjust.
No, no. There's no
You
editing. This all
send
stays in.
me a
This all
dollar
stays in.
immediately.
This all stays in. Can you still
No,
hear me?
we're
Can
gonna
you still
lose
hear
so
me?
many viewers right here, guys. In 30 seconds, we will be back. I swear to God. 1, 2, 3,
70.
4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. 10, 11, 12, 13,
We're back.
21. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, so where we left off before my technology was failing me.
The gaiva that this rapper has to just make a
Yeah.
song and be like, actually, it's just Big Me. But okay, fine. You know, he wants to say that. What happens
But
next?
that's what rappers do. That's how you have to rap. You rap with the words. Yada yada yada,
I
right?
understand, but okay, so what happens next?
Okay, so then, and I know I'm missing a few details, but then basically J. Cole drops out of the beat, out of the beef, and then Drake comes in. Drake comes in. He flies in. Isn't a Drake a kind of bird?
A drake is a male duck.
He flies in, the Drake that he is, right?
Yes.
Yes. And he releases a song called Push Ups, where he starts insulting Kendrick's name and his family and his size. He says, "Oh, Kendrick is a size 7 shoe," hence the artwork right here, which is not gonna lie, pretty funny.
That is pretty funny. But my question
Yeah,
is this: what does that have anything to do with anything? And why is the song called Push Up specifically? So you think because he has small shoes, he's just a little guy? Like
I'm
his
just gonna
manhood
pull
is
up the
small?
lyrics. I'm just
He's
gonna
saying
pull up the lyrics.
he's saying his manhood is small
He's saying
based
he
on
as
his
a
shoe
man,
size.
he as a man is probably
I could never
probably
be nobody #1 fan. You first #1. I had to put it in your hand. You pussies can't get booked outside America for Nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. Is that a
all right. We're not gonna read.
Antwoord? Is that a D Antwoord reference?
I highly fucking doubt it. But
Okay.
here's the part where he basically says over here, like, "How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 man's on?" And then let's see. So he starts basically giving him lip service by saying like, "Okay, I'm your biggest inspiration."
Yeah.
Let's
Because
see.
Top told you drop 50 like some push-ups. What does that mean? Because Top told you. Who is Top?
Top is like Top Dog Entertainment, like his label.
Oh, interesting. So there. Okay. So he's saying
Okay.
like you're a bitch of the label that you
Yeah,
think
and then he's saying you have to do
tell you.
songs with
Maroon 5 need a verse. You better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties. Wait a minute. How's that a diss? Writing songs for huge
because
names
it's
like
corny.
Maroon?
It's corny because like yeah, they're huge artists get paid a lot of money, but like it's not very gangstalicious.
Wait,
Right?
okay, wait a minute. I'm sorry, but correct me if I'm wrong. But a big part of being a rapper is your penmanship ability, right? Like having a ghostwriter makes you fake as fuck. Biting from other people's verses makes you fake and whack and all that stuff.
That's
So if you're such a good writer that you could, Ben, I think you're a great songwriter. And the reason I think you're a great songwriter, and I think this makes a great songwriter, is you have an empathic ability to put yourself in the shoes of the song you're trying to write through, that lens. And so if this
what I've been trying
rapper,
to tell people.
if this rapper has been writing songs for Maroon 5 and Taylor Swift, I'm going to say right now, color me impressed.
That's 3 words.
That's not a
I
diss.
would
That's
say
amazing. But
it
okay, I
is,
guess that's a
however,
diss.
as far as optics, like Drake writes songs too. but he doesn't have to write songs with white pop stars. You know what I mean? He's writing
But
songs
it's
for
isn't
people
he
who are.
getting the money? Isn't that also a big thing? The bag, as they say, is he not acquiring it?
Let me ask you a question,
Yes.
Matt.
Go
What's
ahead.
more important, the bag or the respect?
The bag.
Wait, wait, so let me give you a thought experiment. Okay,
Okay.
you can do some artistic endeavor,
Uh-huh.
and you will get for sure one or the other, but the one that you don't get, you really don't get. So if you get the bag, no one likes your shit. If you get the respect, no one pays for your shit.
Let me tell you
So
something
it's
right
like,
now. Let me tell you something right now. That's like asking me if I would rather be Picasso or Damien Hirst.
okay,
And if
I only know
anyone,
one of them.
great. Well, great. And for those of you who know both of those names, we all would choose Damien Hirst, of course.
No,
Unfortunately, that's just how it is. He makes gaudy, shitty art that people buy for their tax write offs, and that's the only purpose it exists. It exists. Go ahead, Google Damien Hirst. Spelled how it sounds, yeah.
hey,
You may be familiar. His shark. There's another one, cow, unicorn. There you go.
okay, some of these are kind of cool. This one's a little fucked up. I don't know what's going on there, but
Well, it's exactly what you think it is. It's that's one of his big shticks is he'll take an animal that's a Swarovski skull.
so that's a real animal.
Yeah, and basically, people hate him. Yeah, people fucking hate him. That's a real animal, mother and child. It's a big one. I guess he's made more of them as time has
Oh, there,
gone
that's the
by.
one that I want. Getting that one
Um,
for my furry playroom.
yeah, that's God damn, I haven't seen
All
that.
right, you're saying these are shitty, but like I can't do this.
I'm not saying that you
Or
can or can't
morally, I
do it.
can't do
I'm
this.
saying artistically, it has minimal value, and amongst artists, right, amongst other artists, people fucking hate him, but he's getting the bag. So, would you rather be Picasso, never sell a painting in your life, and then after you die, people love your shit? Or would you rather be Damien Hirst and live a phenomenal lifestyle doing whatever the fuck you want? In the meantime, other artists in your peers are like blah, 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 whatever, but Saudi Arabian oil magnates are buying your shit, flying you out to Dubai and being like, "Wallah, dude, I love your shit. Here's $1 million."
Well,
More than
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So all right, fine, but apparently that's a diss. We continue.
It's a diss. So now, so that's basically what's happening in this song. That they're basically they're dissing. They're dissing. Okay, so we go back. Then Drake releases another song concurrently right after. All right, vis-a-vis.
That's what that means.
Yeah, I think. And then he said tailor-made freestyle. And this song is very interesting because he has an AI voice of Tupac and Snoop Dogg dissing Kendrick, which
Whoa.
is
Okay.
like,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So in this song,
yeah,
you're telling me that he used AI versions of other rappers in this song.
the dead rappers as well.
Which one? This song called Tailor Made?
Yeah, yeah.
Which rappers did he say again?
Well, he used Snoop Dogg, who's alive, and then he used Tupac, who's dead.
Okay. Interesting. Did
And
Snoop have anything to say about this?
I think they both sued,
Tupac and Snoop.
or
Tupac.
Tupac's estate.
Okay,
At
I
least
was
I
gonna
know that
say
Tupac's
I
estate
was
sued.
expecting you to say no. Snoop didn't say anything, but Tupac had quite a bit to say.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. He was rolling around quite a bit.
How was that received?
I think people thought it was corny, which is seems to be Drake's downfall. But then everything changed. Everything went nuts. Kendrick Lamar, who's, as we would say, nice with the pen, he drops Euphoria and then immediately drops 616 in LA, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in these songs, Kendrick says some pretty crazy stuff about Drake. Let's look up Euphoria lyrics.
Now, so okay, he writes another song. Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now is spiraling.
We're not gonna read the
Okay.
whole thing.
All right. No, we
Let's just
won't.
find like the main. So he's saying he's calculated what he's done. He's predicting what he's gonna do. He's a manipulator. He's a scam artist. He makes music to pacify people.
He doesn't even wear FUBU. What a shame.
Right? Don't know what that is, but okay.
For us, by us, Ben. Come on, dude. Get with the culture.
And then he goes, "Don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell no truth about you." Shoo!
That's a hard.
And he comes in with the beat.
That's a hard way to end a verse, dude.
He comes in. He comes. No, that's the intro. That's just
Damn.
the intro.
Damn.
Yeah. Then this is this shoe thing. This is like shoo, shoo. It's good. It's good.
Okay.
That's great.
I'll listen to these songs one day, I'm sure.
It's good. Okay, so then he's talking about how he's like he's lame, whatever, all this kind of stuff.
His daddy a killer? He want to be a junior? They must have forgot the shit they done to mention. Must run in the family, but let it get shaky. I park your son. God damn it! Whoa, that's a bar. Parkinson.
Yeah. So
shaky.
Where's the real beefy? Usually mentions the three goats thing. Okay, so basically he's like telling him oh, this is he mentions the Pusha T beef.
How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough? Whew. God damn.
I know there's a couple lines in here.
I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. You gonna make a brother bring back Puff? Let me see if Chubb's really crash. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a P. Diddy reference? Is he saying that
they're big references? Yeah. Okay. He does. He has a couple P. Diddy references.
Okay.
He has, I think this is the one, where is it? This is the one where he's questioning how black he is, and then he's also he has a couple weird ones, like he has this bit where he's like,
Don't people tell know him where your abs from. Oh my god!
He got like an ab.
You saying he has ab implants?
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
But this one. Yeah. See, he's like saying a bunch of crazy shit. He talks about the ghostwriting.
OV ho is dick riders. Oh my god.
Yeah. No, there's some funny lines in here.
Okay.
He has this thing. Where's the other one? He ends the song like this.
Yeah, dude.
This whole section over here.
If I was Kendrick and I knew Drake, I would say that too. You know what I mean?
So he drops some of these, and then 616 LA also has some other good ones.
So what's the time frame of these songs? Like, how soon are they coming out? Like,
it's actually, so it's interesting because
2 weeks,
I want to look up like
9 days, 6 days. My question is this, Ben. My question is this.
Yeah.
Are the labels? It used to be like, if you are okay, Drake is signed to OVO. That's his label, right? So he can kind of do whatever he wants. Is Kendrick Lamar signed to a label, or is he independent?
Yeah. They're all signed to labels.
So can Kendrick?
They're all signed to labels.
Are they allowed to do this? Like, are you allowed to just release singles that are diss tracks? Also, who's the producer? How are these getting made so quickly?
Oh, they're getting produced. What does they say over here? They're getting produced by some big names. Like, well, this one's Metro Boomin.
I mean, my question is, how are they getting made so quickly? Who's doing this? Yeah, I was going to ask about that because the thumbnail looks interesting.
Well, it's a picture of Drake's mansion.
Yeah,
a bunch of like those ID things, like he knows all the people in the house.
No,
which is crazy that he's just...
No. Do you know what those red markers are? If you live in a rough part of town, or have lived in an unfortunate part of town, you've had to go on like a Crime Watch website.
Oh, so this is like Neighborhood Watch kind of.
That's that's like a tag for a crime type of thing.
That's so funny. Well, it's
So
also this song is the best song of all of them.
okay, so how does this go? How
It,
does this go? What's the
they
story
not like
here?
us. They not like us.
Well, what's the story? What's the story? How we get to there? So what does Drake say? Drake responds, what? Does he say I'm black and I can say the N-word?
well, no, it gets darker because around here, around 616 and this stuff, family and I, it starts to get a little more crazy. So basically, what happens is, uh, Kendrick released a couple songs that we can look at the details in these ones, but he starts also mentioning Drake's like creepy predilections and things like that.
Yep.
And then Drake starts mentioning that Kendrick is potentially like a wife beater and things like that. So it starts getting like a
Maybe.
little like they went from like talking about like, oh, you write songs for Taylor Swift and like, oh, you're fake black or like whatever, to like, oh, you're a rapist and oh, you're a wife beater, like that kind of thing. Like,
Which is worse?
I think rapist is probably, oh
There
yeah,
you go.
rapist is probably
There you go.
worse.
So we know who just won that. Not
Well,
saying
but
not
here's the
saying
thing.
they're both
Here's the thing.
winning. We know who's
What
losing
if
harder.
what if one of, oh, that's interesting little glitch there. Okay,
Oh
anyway,
my God.
what if, wait, hold on. What if, what if, here's another hypothetical. So we agree between a rapist and a wife beater. Okay, between a rapist and a wife beater, the rapist is worse, right?
We
But
agree.
what's worse? Let me ask you another question. What's worse? A fake rapist or a real wife beater?
See, that's actually a very interesting question.
Yeah.
You know, oh, 1 second, let me open the door.
You're making me edit this, Mayor. Look at the editing. Look at the
So,
editing we
all
have to
right,
do
so
now.
that's a very interesting question, Ben. Let me just
It's
reiterate.
an amazing
It's
question.
it's a fake rapist versus a real wife beater, which is worse?
Yeah. Which is
Obviously
worse?
the real wife beater, dude. I mean,
Ah. So now
obviously.
that's the question. That's the question.
I
Are
see.
both of them actually guilty of the claims? Or
Mm.
is it like, because obviously if you have a real rapist and a fake wife beater, it's like it's a double whammy. You'll lose no matter what. But like, let's just say one of them is making things up. Let's just say one of them is kind of pushing the agenda, pushing G for agenda. Anyway, the idea is we don't know exactly, but it starts coming out all this stuff. Not good. It's not a good look.
It's a
So
bad look.
then what happens is, what up?
It's a bad look.
It's a bad look. Some would say not a good look. Some would say a bad look. Both are fine. But then Drake releases Family Matters. He starts talking about how Kendrick is a wife beater. And then Kendrick releases Meet the Grams, where he talks about how Drake has like more kids that he's hiding, right? Because there was a whole thing where he had a kid and then he had a beef
Pusha
with Pusha
T, I
T, and
believe.
Pusha
Yep.
T told the world. And so now Kendrick is saying he also has a daughter he's been hiding for like 11 years. And like, and then he starts the song Meet the Grams is a pretty fucking crazy song because he just spends the song talking to each of the people in Drake's life. So he talks to his mom and his dad and his kids and then Drake himself. And he says some crazy shit. And he's like, it's pretty, some of these songs are pretty crazy. And then Not Like Us drops, and Not Like Us is not like the rest of these songs.
Okay.
First off, this song slap a diddly apps. Okay.
Okay.
The song, the moment I turned it on, I was like, this is a good song. Right. Second, like I'm almost tempted to play it right now. Second, he goes hard on like the PDF file claims in this song. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
He's going all the way in. Like that's like what the whole song is about. Okay. So it started as like an insinuation in a couple songs, and now he's just going crazy. And then after this, and it's a great song. Obviously, it's
So
got way more
wait.
views than
He's
anything else.
claiming what PDF, like PDF
Oh,
files?
they're trying to say it for YouTube so we don't get demonetized or
So PDF files.
non-monetized. Yeah, say it real fast.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, he's saying that Drake is like creeping on them streets. He's out here, and there's a couple of lines that Drake has in his songs. Like he has a song called "Nice for What," where one of the lines in the song is "High school pics, you was even bad at," and like it's a super famous song, and like it's not it's not good, not a
Not
good line,
good. Not good.
not
Not
a good
good.
line.
No.
But it's not like it's not like outwardly like the worst thing, but no, it's pretty fucking bad. It's high school pics. You was even bad then. Jesus Christ. Okay, so the whole thing is a bit messy. Then Drake releases the Heart Part 6, which what does he say in this one? I'm trying to remember.
The Heart
Drake,
Part
he talks
6.
more about the wife beating, and he's like, Whitney, which is Kendrick's wife, he's like, how come Whitney's not speaking out against the allegations? Probably because they're true, like that kind of thing. This is all legend. And then at the end of it, Drake is like, all right, that was fun. I think I'm done. And then that's the last we heard.
So in the past 3 days, Kendrick has not
Nothing.
responded. Do you
Right.
think
And the
he's
reason why,
going to?
well, the thing is, it's like this. First off, Drake naming the song "The Heart Part 6." Oh yeah, there was another thing where Drake insinuates that Kendrick's kid, he's not the real father of his kid, and that like this guy named Dave Free is the real father of his kid. So there's like all these little things. So the problem is that Drake, like he says a couple lines, like he has one line over all the times him and stuff. Like, he has one line in the Heart Part 6 that is like not a good line, like a bad line. And what he says, not verbatim, but he says like, "You think I'm a PDF file? Like I'm way too famous."
Pull up the lyrics immediately.
The implication is that if he wasn't
Pull up
famous,
the lyrics
you know.
immediately to this
Now,
song.
of course, I can't go to this thing. Here we go. So this is going to be the part. God, part 6 lyrics. Okay.
That is not a good defense,
No, it's
given
a really bad
like the
defense.
past 5-6 years with what's been going on quite publicly.
Okay, let me see if I can find the one. So this is one. This is one that says where he's talking about Dave Free and like the. Okay, this is here. Here it is. Here it is. Here's the Epstein. Okay. So
Okay,
speaking
wait
of
a
anything
minute.
with the child, let's get to that now. The Epstein angle was the shit I expected.
Why did you expect it? Why
I know.
were you expecting that?
You
That's
know he's got to
not
come for me on that one.
no. That's like, dear God.
Oh,
Okay.
but it gets even more fucked up. I forgot about this. Okay,
TikTok
this
videos you collected and dissected instead of being
right.
on some direct shit. You rather motherfucking grab and misdirect shit, okay?
Right. This part's a little fucked up. You ready? My mom came over today and I was like, Mother I, Mother I, Mother. Wait a second. So Kendrick has a song called Mother I Sober. It's at the end of Mr. Morale, where he talks about these crazy shit in his family and all this kind of stuff. That's one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me. I just made the whole connection. It's about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. When your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these PDF file raps shit you so obsessed with. It's so excessive. It's hard to read this. It gets kind of fucked up.
I mean, hold up. You've been acting
Some
so
pretty
aggressive,
dark
but you
shit.
don't. But you just never known affection. I don't want to diss you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play. You probably start reflecting. I never
Jesus Christ.
been with no underage, but now I understand why this angle that
Oh,
you
here's
really
the
mess with. Just to clarify,
for
I feel
clarity.
disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for this shit you just suggested. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah. Now this is a good line though. This is a very good line. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant, talk about breeding resentment.
Okay,
That's a good
a
line.
fun line. That's
a good line.
That's
I will give him.
He
I will
saved
give it. Oh,
nothing with that line, but that's a
and
good
then
line.
there's in the other song in Not Like Us, Kendrick says something like, trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor, haha, you know what I mean, like that kind of
That's a
thing.
funny joke.
But
Okay,
then he
wait a
comes in
minute.
with this whole wait. But then he comes in with the you mentioned A minor, but people got a B sharp and tell fans who was it? You thought you left D flat, D major. I was like, no more music puns. Yeah, the shit. And then he basically just doubles down on all this stuff.
Now that would be
And then
funny if Kendrick's song was in B sharp.
some of these songs might be, which is I haven't even done the look yet. But then
And
here at the very end, he goes to the
the thing
spoken
is,
part.
if you're not
Anything else?
reading, the thing about these lyrics is you really have to, you got to read them. You have to really see sharp to get
Or
what's
you'll be
going on
flat.
here, or you'll be flat. That's right.
D major. Okay. Then he at the very end of the song, he just like talks. He's like, I'm not gonna lie, that shit was some good exercise. Like good to get the pen working. And you'd be a good worthy competitor if I really was a predator. And then when you're
Oh
fucking
my
lying on every
God.
blogger and editor, he's still rhyming. It's
Yeah,
like,
no,
okay,
I
like when people are like, today is the day that you blah blah blah. Like one of those kind of things, like at a wedding or something like
yeah,
that.
mom at
It's like that. Yeah,
every
yeah,
family
exactly.
gathering.
He does it like
Yeah.
that, dude. Not good. Okay, so that's the beef. Let's discuss.
Okay, let's discuss. Ben, first of all, I see you can stop sharing screen. Um,
Yeah, there we go.
I'll say like this.
Give it to me.
Drake, that was not a good defense. It was not a good defense.
Drake kind of dropped the ball on that one.
It was not a good defense. Kendrick.
But then
Kendrick. From what I hear, which is none of the songs directly, good job. Apparently
hey,
one of them is very good. So that's good.
yeah.
And, and then to Drake again, I'll say I haven't heard anything about the songs actually on your end, so I guess not as good. So,
Well, Drake's, I will say the two best songs, like bar none, the two best listening wise is Not Like Us by Kendrick and Push Ups by Drake. Those are the two best songs as far as like listening and enjoying the songs.
okay.
As far as lyrical content and like making people talk about it, Kendrick won by far.
Now, as far as sides go, as a white man, I'm sure you want to be on Kendrick's side, and as a Jew, you want to be on Drake's side.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you're
conflicted.
you're conflicted, but where are you more drawn?
It's like this.
Now
My
keep in mind
natural
you
reaction.
either have to start your phrase with as a white man or as a Jew.
I'll
Continue.
do both. I'll do both. What should I
Great.
start with?
Either or, your choice.
As a black man, sorry, no, as a white man, my bad. As a white man, I wish I was black. No, okay. As a white man, see, this is good. It's topical. As a white man, I think that the lyrical content and the swagger is both artists have given it their all. Okay, they will both be getting participation trophies. Okay, and cookies and milk. Okay.
Very good. Very good.
As a Jew, I want my money back. This whole thing was a huge fucking ripoff, and I'm insulted that they took my money. Now, as a real opinion, I will say that ultimately, after listening to all the songs, it's going to come down to if any one of them, the allegations are proven to be true, which probably will never happen. But if they were like Kendrick really does for a fact beat his wife and he's fathering a kid that's not his. If he's doing any of that, right, then Drake wins, right? Because then he called him. And if Drake is truly out here diddling like Diddy and all this kind of stuff, then Kendrick wins. But if both of them never get proven and we're just dealing with the raps and with the bars and with the beats, Kendrick won, in my opinion.
Ben, I gotta
better
say,
music.
I agree with you, but more importantly, what do you think? That's right. I'm talking
Woo.
to you, the motherfucking viewers, all 14 of you. If you made it this far and analytics show you didn't,
Nope.
Tell us what you think down in the comments. Also, don't forget to unsubscribe. Our goal is 900 subscribers by the end of the month.
That's
And,
right. We like even numbers.
Yeah, and we're speeding up the videos for you now. So
No, don't do that. I was gonna say, don't speed up the videos.
no,
Just
no,
let
we're
them rock,
we're
dude.
we're doing that. We're doing that, Ben. We're doing
Why? No, I personally, I'll tell you the honest truth. I tried to watch the last video. Even I could not watch the last video. No speeding up the videos, Mayor. Don't speed up the videos. Just let them rock. People will learn to love us, right?
that.